Hello everyone, welcome to the Modular House Show Season 2, the last episode. And for the last episode, we have an awesome band here. It's called Hauste, and they're a trio. And thank you so much for being here, guys. So why don't you guys take it away with the first song? Yo. Alright, that was Panda by Hauste. Okay, so that was really awesome. Like, you guys are super tight.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah, like, how do you do that? But, okay, that's just me talking to myself. Okay, so you guys want to just introduce yourself to the audiences? Yeah.
Hi, I'm Bennett. I play the bass.
I'm Daniel. I play guitar.
Hi, I'm Ian. I play the drums.
Hey, hi guys. Okay,
Hello.
so tell us a bit about the song they just played, like Panda. Like, what was like inspirations and what is it about? Why Panda?
Okay, like when I came up with the riff, I was listening to a lot of R&B, I guess, and like
Right.
just playing around with the chords.
Mhm.
Then came up with this, and
Mm-hmm.
thought it would be a fun way to also like try new techniques.
I see. Yeah, I did get the R&B vibes. In fact, like one song came to my mind.
Was it?
Just the two of us.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Is that inspiration?
No, we found out later on
Yeah.
that someone online posted like, "Hey, isn't this?" It sounds like just the two of
Oh,
us.
yeah, yeah,
Then I was
'cause-
like, "Oh shit!" It does.
Yeah, like the synth at the back, and then the chords also at one point.
Mm.
It
Yeah.
kind of sounded like that. I recognize it because it's like one of my favorite jams of all time.
Shit. I guess we are not very original.
No. I mean, but that chord progression gets used all the time. It's like
Alright.
typical R&B chords. Yeah. Okay, so but why panda? Just curious.
Why?
Because it's like animal that's somewhat it represents a lot of things. China uses it to make diplomatic ties. Even
Whoa.
it's got like political.
Is it?
Yeah, you don't know
Never
that.
knew
I
that,
mean, Singapore has like the pandas, right? Jia Jia and I don't know the name of.
Jia Jia Long Tay.
Yeah. So if China sends you that panda to you,
Mm.
means your guys are close.
Oh.
We're friends. Yeah, you're bros.
Oh, we didn't like.
That's their way. Yeah,
Didn't
they
know
call
that.
it the panda
Yeah.
diplomacy.
Yeah.
So for us, it's like because the song to us is like there's a light and dark kind of like thing going on.
Oh,
like
so like
contrast. So
Yin
like,
and yang.
yeah. So at one
Okay.
point the song's like the chords are like. And then like that's like very bright, and then like the chorus is like super dark. The verse, sorry. So it sounds a bit like there's like this contrast going on. So like I thought the panda would encapsulate that.
I see. Okay, speaking from like, looking from how you speak about music, right? I would assume like, do you think when you write music, do you think very harmonically, very theoretically, or do you think how do you write songs? How do you write your music? Yep.
I think either me or Bennett will come in with a riff,
Mm-hmm.
and then we just like build on that.
Oh, okay.
So I think like it's like it's not theoretical at all. It's like
Okay.
We just jam.
Oh,
just jam.
Very naive form of art making.
I see. Okay, and you guys call yourself math rock band, right? Is that right?
Instrumental.
Okay.
Yeah,
actually.
instrumental.
That's right. So no vocals at all.
I mean,
Mostly.
yeah, mostly.
Mm.
Okay, so can you tell us what is math rock?
So like you take your calculator, right? Then you type in some numbers, right? You see the numbers there, right? So the numbers sometimes mean something to you know what I mean? I'm just bullshitting out. But anyway, it's just like some like when we started out, I mean like math rock was a genre where
Yeah.
like a lot of bands used like a lot of different odd time signatures. They made it's kind of like jazz but a bit more accessible, not as wanky and like a bit more simple.
Actually, math
Yeah,
rock-
so when we started our first album, Leavings, it was really like math rock, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the songs were like had a lot of different time signatures, and it kept going strophically. Now it's a bit more different.
Yeah.
So it's less mathy, but still has that kind of like a vibe, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
Like, we don't identify as a math rock band.
Yeah.
Oh, anymore.
Yeah.
No, because like I feel like
Yeah.
I think we're just like an instrumental band.
Mm.
With calling ourselves like math rock is like a bit limiting also. Like,
Ah,
yeah.
I see. Okay. Okay. Sorry for the awkward silence,
Yeah,
but
no worries,
man.
I forgot the questions I wanted to ask.
It's like-
Okay, speaking of math rock, right? So like to me, when I hear like someone so-called math rock, I kind of immediately think of a lot of techniques, like especially on guitar, like a lot of like finger tappings and melodic lines, even on the bass, as what he did, right? So like, am I understanding that in a correct way? Other than all the time signatures and complications, right? There is a sound to it that defines math rock. I'm not sure if I'm getting that right.
Yeah, for
Would you say
sure.
so?
I guess like all that
Yeah.
probably like is what is
Right.
really like definitive of math rock. But then
Mhm.
again, like there are a lot of other genres that also use that same technique too.
Mm,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, it's about how they fill up the space, I guess.
Yeah.
I see.
Mm.
Okay. So when you perform, right, I realize you guys don't have any like scores or anything, right? Do you write charts out to when you write your songs?
No.
Or it's just in your head
Yeah,
entirely?
we
We've never
record.
written any chart before.
Wow.
I mean, we have if we need like a sessionist, but like
Yeah.
on our own, no.
Voice recordings
Yeah,
on,
voice recording.
on our phones.
Okay.
iPhone voice memo.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. You guys want to go through your next song?
All right.
Okay.
Let's
Next
do it.
one. It's called Where Are You?
I was not expecting that ending. It occurs to me that sometimes like the way bands end is quite interesting. It happened a few times when I was shooting this episode, but I think this is one of their songs. And wow, I think this song is a little bit definitely harder to play compared to the first one. Is that right?
Yeah.
You're right.
For
Yeah.
sure.
And like, at one point, you were playing like separate melodies on the bass and guitar. I think it was the earlier part of the song before it kind of got faster. Yeah. So. Okay, I forgot what I wanted to ask.
It's fine, man.
Okay, so do you write together? Like, because this melody can be quite complicated, right? I mean, maybe you guys use the same scale or chords, right? But how you write separately, but still like ends up in a one coherent piece of music. Yeah.
I think it depends on who brings in the riff. I think for this song, like most of it was riffs that Daniel brought in. So like the riffs were already set and everything. So for Ian and I, it was just like we just had to accompany it in a way and also try and bring in our voice as well. You know what I mean? So usually this is how it works. Usually the riffs will already be done. Some structures will already be there. Then when we come in and jam, then like we just add whatever we want to the song. Though.
I see. Would you say that like? Do you work out these melodies really meticulously, like one note by one note, or is it just like by feels?
By feels mostly. Like how it sounds overall to us, and that matters more.
I see.
Yeah.
'Cause it's quite interesting for me to hear like, because sometimes the melodies will harmonize each other, and then there will be points that it converges, but sometimes it kind of goes away from each other. So like I don't know. I think for me it was one of the things that I enjoy about math rock, like. How you never know where it's gonna go in terms of structure or in terms of whatever it is, right? Yeah. And so who wrote this one? Wrote this piece of music?
Daniel
Is it Daniel? Okay, cool. So it got faster in the middle, right? So like what's your thought process behind that? Just curious personally, because I'm someone who likes stability. And I would not really like the change in my song.
I think that part Ian's idea to change the tempo. Yeah.
Okay.
Was it?
Yeah.
Mean the last part?
I think the part when we went heavy, right? We went.
I think it was somewhere in the middle.
Oh,
The disco part.
Oh, the disco part. Yeah, I guess I just found that it worked in that space. Yeah, so as a drummer in this band, I'm mostly trying to figure out what's best for the bass and the guitar, the riffs that they come up with. Yeah, so it's quite organic in that sense. Yeah, so I just thought that faster part suited that space a lot, and we just tried it out and it worked.
I see. Okay.
Sorry, I can't see your face, so I'm just staring at Bennett's back.
No worries. I also can't see you. I'm trying to pretend to see you. But okay, no worries
Hey, hello.
about that. Hi. Okay. So the songs are very technically challenging. So like, do you guys have like musical heroes you look up to? Maybe I don't know.
I guess for bass, when I started out with bass, the only person I really knew how to listen to were two people, John Mayong and what the hell's his name? The guy with the P.
Bennett B.
No. The one that did the portrait of Tracy. Jaco, yeah.
Jaco.
Yeah, so John Mayong and Jaco Pastorius. So they're very different. Jaco's very jazz, very funk. John is more metal, more Dream Theater, you know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so I started out listening to a lot more Dream Theater than a normal person would. So
I see.
I guess that's my influence, and the guy was my hero for bass.
Okay, cool. And when did you start playing bass?
I think when I was 15.
15?
Yeah, 14 or 15. I can't remember. Yeah,
That's 10 years, so it's about 10 years.
Yeah,
Okay,
I joined their band actually. They had a band in school called the New Jeans.
Jeans.
Yeah, it was just like a indie rock band. It was
I
pretty
see.
cool.
Okay, so that's where you guys met each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, right. What school you guys go to?
Sota.
Sota.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Are you guys still studying by any chance?
No. I just graduated. Ian is still.
Final year of uni.
I see. Okay, cool. And how about you for Daniel? Daniel,
My
do you
musical
have
hero?
a musical hero?
I think before this album, I was listening to a lot of like this like very like entry level math rocks and stuff, or like Chon, Polyphia. Then I was like, whoa, I like their techniques, so I was like, I'm gonna try and learn it. And I was like, once I sort of got the hang of it, I tried to like apply it, and it sounded like, to me it sounded great, and yeah, I think, but like for me, like my overall musical hero is like, it's always changing, depends on like where I am in life and what kind of stuff I listen to.
Okay, so right now,
wow, right now I'm listening to a lot of like Smashing Pumpkins, Car Seat Headrest, LXG. Yeah,
LXG,
he plays like guitar for Frank Ocean.
Okay, so quite a diversity.
Yeah, I
of
guess so.
genres. Okay, cool. All right. How about Ian? Do you have a musical hero?
It has always been John Bonham.
Okay.
So John Bonham's from Led Zeppelin.
Ooh.
And I started out when I was young listening to a lot of hard rock. So like Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Beatles not hard rock, but they're one of the best bands in the world. So yeah, John Bonham was the biggest and is still the biggest influence in my drum playing, I would say.
I see.
He played really hard, like hard-hitting beats, but there was also this sensitivity to it.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I see.
I think it was great.
Do you have a favorite song from Led Zeppelin?
No, because
Oh.
there are too many good songs.
Okay.
I have no
but
favorites.
like, if you were to choose, listen to this particular song to the rest of your life, right? What would that be?
Oh, shacks, yeah.
I'm hoping it's not Stairway 7.
No.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Despacito.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful song. Man. Okay, but for real. Which one?
I really
For
can't
real,
choose.
man.
Okay. How about you give
Really.
us a few? I'm just because I'm a huge Led Zeppelin fan
Okay,
too. I'm
favorite
just trying to
album.
relate to you.
When the Levee Breaks has a great
the
drum,
drum starting,
the drum
right?
riff. The drum sound is so huge.
Yep.
What else? Okay, my all-time favorite beat, I think I do have one.
Mm-hmm.
It is Fool in the Rain. by
Oh,
Led
okay.
Zeppelin. It's so good.
I see.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice one. Okay, I think we've talked enough for now. How about we go to the very last song that you guys just released not too long ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when was the release again for this one?
The same time we released our album. I think we just released a music video for this like
Oh yeah,
last
the
week.
music video came out a bit later.
Yes, okay.
A couple weeks ago.
Last week. I think.
Last week.
Yeah.
Last week. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
last
talk about this later on and take it away with the last
All
song.
right.
Woo! That was Angels by Hauste. And all right. Whoa, by the way, that was really awesome. And let's talk about the music video. So I watched it today and it was really entertaining. So what is the concept behind it and what's the idea behind it?
Whoa, we could have asked the director. Man. Like we didn't know what was going on.
Oh, really?
We released the behind the scenes soon. Like we really didn't know what was going on. We just had to show up, and he would make us do things.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, you guys at least know like what's the idea behind it and all, right? So like there was like Red Riding Hood, some like stories, references, and
So like
some,
I think the overarching idea is that we are unconscious. Like when a coma, we're being studied by some doctors. Like they're studying our subconscious, and the three of us have like these differing or like similar dreams or like and stuff like that, where we're in different places and in different scenes. I think that's the gist of it.
I see. Okay, and it's on Vevo, right?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
Vivo.
Did I pronounce it right?
Yeah.
Vevo.
I think so.
Yeah. How do you guys get your video up there?
Shout out to Maker Records, James Lai, for getting our music video
First shout out for
there.
today.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes up.
Okay, all right. Then how about like musically? How do you write this song? Angels, right?
I was listening to this Disclosure song where they did a remix of this old Frank Sinatra song called Fools Rush In, and the remix is called Where Angels Fear to Tread. And I was like, wow, okay, this song, I was like listening to that song a lot for a few days. It was stuck in my head. Then I was like just figuring how can I like do my own like rendition of that and like encapsulate the same feeling that I felt from that music, and I fiddled around with like some chords like in response to that, and that was like the main chord progression behind Angels.
Okay, so it was to encapsulate the emotion when you heard a piece of music.
Yeah,
I see.
guess it's a tribute kind of in a way to Disclosure.
I see. Okay, maybe I ask you another question. Like, just occurred to me that sometimes absence of something, it speaks more than presence of something. So like, is there a reason why you guys chose to do an instrumental instead of having a vocal into it? Yeah.
Oh, as in why is there vocals
why did you choose to do instrumental instead of
As in general, is
a
it?
band? Yeah, because in a band typically, there's a vocal, there's like no backup vocals,
at
and
the
things
start,
like that.
nobody dared to sing.
Also practical reasons.
Yeah.
And like we went through different what's the word for it? Renditions of this group, you know what I mean? Like when the first band we started like outside of the first band that they started back in school was this band called Of Time in the City, which was this post-rock band, which was the three of us and another bassist. So I don't know. I think that we were listening to a lot of post-rock back then, and like we were like, okay, let's do a band like that. Yeah. Then after that stopped. Then I think like I think Daniel was listening to a lot of math rock. He
Daniel introduced me to math rock, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I introduced him to Elephant Gym, I think. Was it? Elephant Gym? Yeah, then we were like, let's do a band like this. Yeah. Then the three of us started that.
And we heard Sephiroth.
Oh yeah, Sephiroth.
Yeah, I heard Sephiroth at a gig for the first time. I was like, whoa, holy shit. And then they kind of inspired us also. Yeah,
definitely.
I see.
Shout out. Sephiroth.
I think this was back when Sephiroth was like, I think they were playing at Live, and like I think Hawkeye's hair was very, very long. So shout out to Hawkeye's hair. Hope you grow it back.
Okay. A lot of shout outs going on for this one. Okay. So, anyways, thank you so much, guys, for coming down today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, man.
Thank you. All right. So, for the viewers, if you enjoyed what you just listened to, you can check out House right here in their socials. And you can also check out Modular House Productions right here in their social as well. And also, thank you to all our sponsors, Pentium Percussion for providing us with the beautiful space, and Audio Technica for the microphones, and NAC for supporting us and making all this possible. So, this is the last episode of Season 2, and thank you, House, again for coming down, and thank you to all our viewers, and we will see you again. Bye-bye.